Okay, Shopify merchants. Are you ever frustrated looking at your marketing spend, wondering why those results feel a bit lukewarm?
Yeah, it's a common feeling.
Imagine if every dollar actually worked harder, maybe even doubled its return. Imagine your store really standing out.
Hmm.
Well, today we're going deep on how geodemographic targeting might just be the key to unlock that.
It really can be.
We're unpacking a pretty comprehensive guide from the Shop Strategy all about geographic and demographic promotional targeting for Shopify stores. Okay, let's unpack this.
And what's fascinating here is this deep dive. It's kind of a shortcut, right? It's about getting you straight to the practical strategies.
Exactly.
Our mission really is to pull out those nuggets that help you deliver the right message to the right person at the right time and, crucially, in the right place. It's about making every single interaction count.
Love that. And speaking of practical tools, this deep dive is powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your Shopify store. You can even test it out for free.
Great tool.
So let's set the scene a bit. Why doesn't that old school broad marketing work anymore?
Well, the e-commerce world is just so crowded now, isn't it?
Totally. Shouting the same message to everyone.
Yeah.
It just falls flat. I mean, think about it. Your customers in, say, Miami have totally different needs than folks in Minneapolis, especially in winter.
Oh, absolutely. Or trying to sell snow shovels in Florida in July, like you said. It's irrelevant.
And it's not just location, right? A Gen Z shopper behaves completely differently than a baby boomer.
Precisely. And that's where this geodemographic targeting becomes, well, almost like a superpower for merchants.
Okay, tell me more.
Think of it like moving from, I don't know, painting with a huge roller to using fine brushes. You're creating a much more detailed picture.
Right.
So geotargeting, that's all about customizing what people see based on where they are, their city, their region, maybe even their climate.
Makes sense.
Then you layer on demographic targeting, that's tailoring things based on characteristics like age, gender, income, maybe even interests or family status.
Yeah.
The real magic, though, happens when you blend them. You start creating these shopping experiences that feel incredibly personal, almost like you read their mind.
And does that actually move the needle, like for the business?
Oh, significantly.
Sure.
The source material points this out. Clearly targeted promotions, they typically drive 20–30% higher conversion rates compared to just generic campaigns.
Wow, 20 to 30%, that's huge.
It is.
Yeah.
Because you're hitting a specific need. Think about that clothing retailer example, showing winter coats to Boston shoppers in December. That just makes sense.
Right, obvious.
But then add a demographic layer. Maybe promote the luxury wool coats to the higher-income folks in Boston,
Oh, okay.
while showing more affordable swimwear options to, say, budget-conscious students down in Sydney, where it's summer.
So it's context, weather, location, but also who they are.
Exactly. Their life stage, their buying power. You present offers that just click.
It feels like we've moved so far from just mass marketing, but, for a smaller Shopify store, does this kind of personalization seem daunting? Like, do you need a huge tech team?
That's a really good question. And the answer is, thankfully, no, not anymore. Shoppers expect relevance now. They're used to it from the big players like Amazon and Netflix.
Sure.
In fact, there's a key stat. 71% of consumers actually get frustrated when their shopping experience isn't personalized.
71%. Okay, so it's not just a nice to have.
Not at all. It's pretty essential for staying competitive. But the good news is the technology has caught up. Sophisticated targeting is way more accessible now, even for smaller stores.
So you can start small and build up.
Absolutely. It's a win-win. Customers get stuff they actually want to see, and merchants get better results, more conversions, happier customers.
Okay, so that's the why. Makes total sense.
Yeah,
Let's
wow.
dig into the how. If you want to target effectively, first you need to really know who you're targeting, right?
Exactly. No more guessing. It has to be data-driven.
Where do you start finding that data?
Well, honestly, your own Shopify store is probably the best place to start. It's a goldmine.
Really?
Look at your internal data. Shopify Analytics itself shows you tons where your sales come from geographically, purchase patterns, traffic sources. Then dig into customer purchase histories.
Mm-hmm.
Are certain products way more popular in specific regions? Do certain demographics flock to particular collections?
Okay, so sift through what's already there.
Yeah, and tools like Growth Suite, for instance, can really amplify that. They give you much deeper visibility into how customers are actually engaging, tracking their sessions, what device they're on, how they interact with products before buying.
Ah, so it goes beyond just the final sale.
Way beyond. But don't stop there. External research is valuable too. Quick customer surveys after purchase maybe offer a small discount for filling one out. Look at what your competitors are doing. Check out industry reports. You're trying to build a complete picture.
Got it. Data first. Then what? I hear a lot about customer personas.
Yes, personas are crucial. And these aren't just like dry demographic lists. They should be rich, comprehensive pictures of your key customer types, capturing not just who they are, but importantly, how they think and behave.
So more than just female age 30, 40.
Oh, much more. You need the demographics, sure, age, gender, income, maybe job title, family situation.
Okay.
But also the psychographics. What do they value? What are their interests? Lifestyle. What problems are they trying to solve with your product?
And their behavior.
Critical. Behavioral details. How often do they buy? What's their average order value? Do they shop on mobile or desktop? When are they most active? Their whole history with your brand.
Can you give an example? Make it concrete.
Yeah, the source had a great one, Sarah. Let's flesh her out a bit. Sarah is, say, 32, a marketing manager in Chicago. Makes around 80 calls. Mostly shops on her phone, usually in the evenings.
Okay, specific.
Buys 3 to 4 times a year, average order about $120. She really values quality, uniqueness.
Yeah.
Willing to pay a bit more for style. Oh, and she's environmentally conscious. Responds well to sustainability messages. See, now you have someone real to target.
That paints a much clearer picture. Wow. Okay, so you have Sarah, maybe a few other personas. How do you actually divide up your audience using...
Segmentation.
Exactly. Segmentation. With those personas as your guide, you start slicing your audience. Geographic segmentation is the obvious one. Country, regions, city versus rural, maybe even climate zones.
Right.
Then demographic, age groups, Gen Z, millennials, etc. Income brackets, life stages, students, new parents, retirees.
Gotcha.
And behavioral. This is based on actions. Who are your repeat buyers? Who
Output,
engages with emails? Who abandons carts?
So different ways to slice it.
Yes, and the real power often comes from combining them. Think multidimensional, like urban millennial women in the Northeast who bought skincare in the last 30 days.
Okay, that's super specific.
Yeah.
That's the goal. And remember, this isn't a one-and-done thing. Segmentation needs to be ongoing. Your audience changes, evolves. You have to keep refining.
Right, constant learning. Okay, we get the why, we get how to understand the audience.
Yeah.
Now, the big one. How do we actually do this on a Shopify store? This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Absolutely. Let's get practical. Starting with implementing geographic targeting on Shopify. The good news is Shopify has some solid built-in tools.
Like what?
Check out the Markets feature. It's right there in your settings. You can set up location-based rules for shipping rates, tax calculations, even handle multiple currencies if you sell internationally. It's the foundation.
Okay, basic setup in markets. Any tips for using that?
Definitely. Always test your settings. Use a VPN or browser incognito mode to pretend you're visiting from different locations. Make sure your store actually shows the right shipping, taxes, or currency. Don't just assume it works.
Good point. Test, test, test. What about going beyond those basics?
Yeah, you can get more advanced. Think about creating location-specific product collections.
Oh, interesting. Like how?
So if you sell sporting goods, maybe you automatically show skiing gear to visitors from Colorado in winter, but surfboards to people browsing from Hawaii.
Clever. Tailoring the catalog.
Exactly. You can also play with regional pricing strategies. Maybe adjust prices slightly based on local purchasing power, or to account for different tax rates or shipping costs.
Okay.
And don't forget customizing content by location. Show different homepage banners depending on where someone visits from. Localized product descriptions. If you sell internationally, offer different languages.
That feels really personalized.
It is. And this is another area where a tool like Growth Suite comes in handy. It tracks that visitor location data and helps you build targeted campaigns around it. Like maybe offer a special welcome discount just for visitors from a region where you're trying to grow your market share.
Nice. Okay, that covers geography. What about implementing the demographic targeting? The source mentioned ethical data collection being key here. Hugely important. You absolutely must be transparent about collecting demographic info and always get customer consent.
How do you do that ethically?
A few ways. Offer optional fields when customers create an account, things like birthday or interests. Use progressive profiling. Ask for small bits of information over time, not all at once. Post-purchase surveys work well, especially if you offer a small incentive, like 10% off their next order.
And be upfront about why you're asking.
Absolutely. Explain how it helps you create a better experience for them. And critically, be mindful of privacy laws like GDPR in Europe or CCPA in California. Make opt-outs easy and clear. Respect their data.
Okay, so collect ethically. Then how do you actually use age, gender, income data effectively?
You can tailor quite a bit. For age-based targeting, maybe recommend different products, adjust the tone of your messaging, or offer specific promotions like student discounts or perhaps bundles for families.
Right.
For gender-specific marketing, you can highlight relevant products or customize email campaigns. But a big caveat here. Avoid lazy stereotypes. Be thoughtful.
Good point. And income. Income-based targeting lets you, say, showcase premium products to higher earners while maybe offering payment plan options or highlighting value propositions for more budget-conscious segments.
So different strokes for different folks based on data.
Exactly. And again, tools like Growth Suite enhance this. They analyze behavior in real time. So Growth Suite might see a visitor from a certain demographic showing really high buying intent. Maybe they viewed a product multiple times, added it to cart. It can then trigger a timely personalized discount to nudge them towards completing the purchase. It connects the demographic data with live behavior.
Okay, that real-time aspect sounds powerful. All right, let's get to the really exciting part for many merchants. Turning all this data and targeting into actual sales and engagement through promotions.
Yeah, this is where the rubber meets the road. Let's talk creating targeted discount campaigns.
Okay, hit me.
First, location-based offers. Think about tying promotions to regional holidays or events, like a special offer for Carnival in Brazil or Chinese New Year, or even weather-triggered promos.
Weather trigger, like what?
Imagine automatically offering a discount on rainwear to shoppers in Seattle when it's actually raining there, or a deal on fans during a heat wave in Arizona.
Ah, that's smart. Okay, what else?
Then you have demographic-specific promotions. Birthday discounts are classic. Student or senior discounts if that fits your audience. Maybe family package deals.
Standard stuff, but targeted.
Right. But the real sweet spot is combining them. The geodemographic offer. The Source gives a great example. A beauty brand running a back-to-campus promotion. They target it specifically at college-age customers located in known university towns right around August.
Doom. Super relevant, super timely.
Exactly. And you mentioned Growth Suite earlier. This is where it truly excels.
How so?
It's not just about offering a discount. Growth Suite creates unique, personalized, time-limited discount codes based on all that customer data and behavior. Its AI analyzes the visitor's buying intention in that moment.
So it adapts the offer.
Precisely. If someone seems really ready to buy, maybe it offers a smaller discount with a short countdown timer to create urgency. If someone seems hesitant, perhaps a slightly larger discount with a longer window to encourage them. It tailors the incentive and the urgency perfectly.
Oh, that's clever. Dynamically adjusting based on intent.
Okay, very cool. What about email? Still a big channel, right?
Absolutely. Email marketing is perfect for this kind of targeting.
How do you apply it there?
You start by segmenting your email list using all this data geo-demo behavioral. So you might create segments like East Coast customers or women aged 25-34, or even male customers under 30 who looked at sports gear but didn't buy.
Okay, slice up the list.
Then you personalize the content. Use dynamic content blocks in your emails so different segments see different images or product recommendations. Craft subject lines that speak directly to that segment. Optimize send times based on their time zone or when they're most active.
Can you give an example again? Sure. Imagine you sell outdoor gear. You could send an email to your Colorado segment featuring hiking boots and Rocky Mountain imagery. But at the same time, send an email to your Florida segment showcasing swimwear and beach accessories. Same brand, totally different message, both relevant.
Makes sense. Tailored content.
And always, always measure.
Yeah.
A/B test different offers, subject lines, content for each segment. Analyze your open rates, click rates, and conversion rates by segment to see what's working.
Data. Always back to data.
And Growth Suite helps here too, integrating with major email platforms like Klaviyo or MailChimp. You can create these really cohesive campaigns across channels, identify high-intent visitors on your site with Growth Suite, then automatically trigger a targeted follow-up email with a personalized offer.
So it connects the website experience with the email follow-up.
Exactly. Creates a seamless journey.
Okay, so Shopify's built-in tools are a great start, but it really sounds like apps and integrations unlock the next level of targeting power.
They absolutely do. You get much more granular control and sophisticated capabilities.
What should merchants look for in apps?
Well, think about categories. There are specialized geo-targeting apps that might offer automatic location detection via IP address, or those weather triggers we talked about. Then there are dedicated customer segmentation tools for more automated, real-time personalization. And definitely robust analytics and reporting solutions that help you visualize all this data and track ROI per segment.
Lots of options. You've mentioned Growth Suite integrates a lot of this.
Yeah, that's one of its strengths. It really aims to be a comprehensive solution combining several of these capabilities. It has a powerful data engine analyzing everything: products, customers, orders, visitor behavior, and gives you detailed reports. Things like funnel analysis, visitor details, product performance, and that really valuable purchase insight report.
Purchase Insight, what's in that?
It shows things like, on average, how many days it takes someone to buy after their first visit, how many times they view a product before purchasing, how many sessions it takes. Really useful behavioral patterns.
No, okay.
And all that data then feeds its campaign engine, allowing you to execute those highly targeted promotions we discussed. But it's not just about Shopify apps. Integrating with third-party platforms is key too.
Like what?
Think about your advertising. You can take those customer segments you've identified, maybe with Growth Suite's help, and push them to social media platforms. Create custom audiences or lookalike audiences on Facebook and Instagram. Target specific demographics on TikTok or geographic areas on Pinterest.
So your ads match your on-site targeting.
Precisely. Same goes for Google Ads. Run location-based search campaigns, use demographic bidding adjustments, remarket specifically to those segments, and connecting deeply with your email platform, as we mentioned. It creates a whole ecosystem, doesn't it? That's the goal. A cohesive ecosystem where you identify valuable segments, maybe using Growth Suite, and then reach those same segments consistently across your ads, your emails, and your website for a truly personalized experience.
That makes perfect sense. Which brings us, I guess, to the final piece. How do you know if all this effort is actually working? How do you measure success and keep optimizing?
Critically important. You need to track the right key performance indicators, or KPIs, and look at them by segment.
Okay, like what KPIs?
Focus on three main buckets. First, conversion metrics. What's your conversion rate for visitors from California versus New York? What's the average order value for millennials versus Gen X? What's your return on ad spend for that targeted campaign you ran?
So segmenting the results.
Exactly. Second, engagement metrics. Are open and click rates higher for your segmented emails? How does social media engagement differ by demographic? Does time on site or pages viewed vary significantly by location?
Got it. Conversions, engagement. What's a third?
Customer lifetime value, or CLV. Does CLV differ based on where customers live? Are certain demographics more loyal and valuable over time? What are the retention rates for different segments? This tells you about long-term value.
And I assume tools help track all this segmented data.
Yes, significantly. Growth Suite, for example, really enhances this measurement with its detailed reports on visitor behavior and purchase patterns, especially that purchase insight report we talked about: days to purchase, views before buying, session counts. It gives you context behind the conversions.
Okay, so you're measuring. How do you use that data to get better?
You need a framework for testing and optimization. This means systematically A/B testing different things. Test promotional offers head-to-head for different segments. Test different messaging or visuals. Test variations on landing pages.
Always be testing.
Always be testing. And make it a continuous improvement process. Regularly review performance, refine your customer personas based on new data, adjust your targeting parameters. Then, as you find winners, scale those efforts, maybe expand successful campaigns to new markets, target additional segments, or allocate more budget.
It sounds like it could be a lot to manage manually.
It can be, which is why automation and AI are helpful. Growth Suite's AI-driven campaign recommendations, for instance, can speed this up. It automatically spots opportunities in your data, maybe suggesting a campaign for a product collection that's underperforming, or specifically targeting traffic from a high-converting referral source or country. It helps point you where to focus your optimization efforts.
Making the optimization smarter and faster.
Exactly. It's about leveraging the data to constantly refine and improve.
Wow. Okay, what a deep dive this has been. It's so clear that understanding your customer through this geodemographic lens isn't just, a marketing tactic. It's really about crafting experiences that feel personal, relevant, and genuinely impactful.
Absolutely. And maybe this raises an important question for everyone listening. As e-commerce keeps evolving, how will you use these kinds of insights, not just to meet customer expectations, but to actually exceed them and build those really strong, lasting relationships?
That's a powerful thought to end on. Really something to think about. If you're feeling inspired to apply these insights and really boost your Shopify store's performance, we definitely encourage you to explore the power of this kind of intelligent targeting.
It can make a real difference.
And remember, this deep dive was powered by Growth Suite. It's that powerful Shopify app designed to help you analyze customer behavior in real time, create those personalized discount offers we talked about, and drive conversions through smart targeting. Its AI engine identifies visitor buying intent and delivers the perfect offer at just the right moment, complete with those countdown timers that add real urgency. You can install Growth Suite with just one click and even try it free for 14 days to see the impact yourself. Definitely worth checking out.